Lovely, ready to go. I want to get straight into it, so here it is. I feel really disappointed in my performance today when it comes to doing the course. That's what I planned to do for this entire day, and I almost did nothing. I wrote up a few exercises that I wanted to do within this plan of mine, which I should have done before the 12-week plan started, but now we're almost a quarter of the way through it and I still haven't created the plans for week 1, 4, 8 and 12 if I'm not mistaken. I have 4 program cards to do. We're a quarter of the way through this plan almost and I still haven't done it, and I wanted to do it yesterday, but I was at home. I planned to do it on this day and I just wrote down a few exercises last minute, and what happened was I was just on the screens all day just consuming entertainment. I was on YouTube essentially the whole day like it was a job. I was on it from maybe 8 o'clock to maybe around about 7:15 in the evening. 8 o'clock in the morning to 7:15 in the evening, on and off, and I only left the screens to go and get food really, and that was it. I was on it like a shift. This is a real addiction, I think, and I might not be helping myself saying that, but maybe the first step to addiction is at least a little bit of awareness. But when I be just watching videos on YouTube, I'd find it extremely difficult to stop. And I found last night, although I didn't go on YouTube for the sake of my sleep, it was almost as though in my mind it seemed like I needed to go on and watch some YouTube when I was eating or just before going to sleep, from all of how physically active I was yesterday. And it just seems to me as though I am probably almost certainly mindset wise I'm deep in an addiction. It genuinely seems as though I can't stop. In the moment when I be on the screens, that is how I'd feel physically. Like I'm just watching, it's like I just lose control and I just let myself waste away. It's not helpful doing that. I think coming up with a lot of excuses, and from doing that I'm taking away my ability to be the best I can be. There's a lot of potential I have, and today I think I've wasted the opportunity to be able to further fulfill it. When my performance would be like this, or when I perceive it to be so, in my mind, I give up. I think this phenomenon is called catastrophization, where in my mind, my lack of performance or perceived lack of performance would then mean it's essentially the end of the world when it comes to my ability to complete my course in the way I'd want to, or to do whatever it is that I'd want to do. But it's not that way. And I think perhaps I just need to change my strategy, give myself a different way of going about it, so I can let myself move away from distraction. And to be fair, what I can do is I can further understand why I'd want to be on YouTube all day, or essentially all day, from when I was from the hours I've been awake. Like so. Why is it that I wanted to today and in the past? Perhaps it seems like it's filling a void. And I think that void, at least in reference to today, definitely could have been to do with how physically inactive I was. I wanted to stay inside to get it done, but I actually did less than I usually would have compared to if I were outside for most of the day. Very unfortunately, but things don't have to be that way. And if I am alive tomorrow, I can get on with it tomorrow. Yeah. In my mind, I'm thinking of saying I like how things are going, but I definitely didn't perform to the best of my ability today. But I could change my strategy, like I said, and take it from there. But physical activity wise, like I said, very physically inactive. I was inside the whole day. I even just gave up on tracking my eating. Like when I'm inside for so long, it seems as though I just give up on myself. I just let myself go. I haven't been really following through with a plan as well that has been as structured as it usually would be, so that probably doesn't help either, but I definitely could be doing better, and I today just decided not to, decided to let myself just consume entertainment and just waste away for hours on end. But I don't think I'd do it for no reason, so I could find out what that reason is and then find out how I can take it from there, from the little that I have done today. Other than that, personal training wise, it seems as though another person's interested in having sessions with me and they're trying to get something set up with me quite soon, so I'm speaking with them about that. They seemingly just contacted me out of the blue. I wasn't expecting a response back from them, but they've got back in touch with me and it seems like they're serious, at least a little bit, and I can have sessions with them, get paid very slightly more, and elevate from there. Yeah, that's it. I have to train the case study on the day that we may or may not be doing a session together with this second person. So I don't know if it will happen, but that potentially could be on the line. That said, I'll leave it at that. I'll get this course done, even though it might not seem like that's gonna happen, at least today with my lack of performance there. But if I go out my way and journal about it, maybe I'll further understand what's going on. But I don't feel terrible that today that I have done very little work today, even though I definitely could have and set myself up to, at least partially, by being ready to do in the morning, but I just didn't perform anywhere near as much as I could have. That said, I'll leave it there. I'm repeating myself, so I'm going to end the video here, and I'd like to imagine that I'm eventually saying that I've done the course anyway by September, when I plan to have this finished. So that's it. I'm off. I'll get it done. Alright, bye now.